everyone, it's Linda McKenna from Golden Rule Senior Placement Services coming to you today with words of wisdom. This is one of our beginning episodes, so I really thought hard and a lot about what to present to you, and a lot of this comes up in my day-to-day with a lot of my clients and their families. So this is something that I really think we need to touch upon early, and it's real good words of wisdom that I learned over the years. It's discussing legal scenarios with your senior loved one for overall safety and protection. Discussing legal scenarios with your senior loved one is a crucial step to ensure that their wishes are honored and they are protected from potential issues like financial exploitation or court-appointed guardianship. These conversations, best held early and in a comfortable setting, should focus on key legal documents, financial management, long-term care planning, and recognizing signs of abuse. So here's the key topics. I won't go into it deeply, and it's something as a conversation that I can help you along when you become my client in a little bit more detail. But here is things that really are something that needs to be addressed and discussed with your senior loved one, and really getting some legal advice from a family law or elder law attorney, and something that you need to follow to preserve and protect. One is power of attorney. You hear the term POA talked about quite often. It's a document that allows your loved ones, which is the principal, to appoint a trusted person, which is you're the agent, to make financial and legal decisions on their behalf if they become incapacitated. Discuss who would they trust most in that role and a potential backup. I couldn't agree more. At any age, this should be really designated, because we don't know what prevails. Somebody could have a car accident, and you're incapacitated, or by health reasons that you are incapacitated with dementia. And once there's diagnoses labeled to somebody with dementia, unfortunately, at that point in time, it's a little too late to depict a power of attorney. So very important to do now. Healthcare directives, healthcare proxy, medical POA, and a lot of people call that a healthcare surrogate. It designates a person to make medical decisions when the senior cannot. Living will, advance directives, outlines their preference for medical treatments, end of life care, and procedures like life support. Unfortunately, a lot of people wait till it's imminent. So deciding now, no matter what age you are, as to what your end of life plans are, and what your choices and what your decisions and really what you want, it should be established at an early interval. So having this discussion with your senior loved one is very, very important. Also, HIPAA authorization. Medical offices as well as hospitals protect people's information, healthcare information, which has a lot of information, social security number. There's a lot of information there. So you usually sign off when you become a patient of a new doctor, or repetitiously every year, a HIPAA authorization, which allows you and grants you the designated agent to access medical records and information, which is essential to informed decision making. Also, estate planning. Review or create an up-to-date will, potentially a living trust, to ensure assets are distributed according to their wishes and to avoid probate. Very important to have estate planning early on. Long-term care planning. Discuss preferences for living situations, aging in place, such as assisted living, and how to finance potential long-term care needs, including into reviewing insurance policies, long-term care, health, and Medicaid options. Financial management and protection. Consolidate accounts. Add a trusted account, doing a trust or having a trustee to oversee it all. Freeze credit, so there would be no chance of theft or fraud. Discuss scams, which is where unfortunately our seniors are exploited so often, and they are subject to scams, may that be to their personal information or unknown individuals. And also guardianship or conservatorship. It's to understand without the proper legal documents in place, a court may appoint a guardian or a conservator if a senior is deemed unable to make decisions which may not align to their wishes. So having this done prior is important rather than it being decided for you. How do you approach this conversation with your senior loved one? Choose the right time and place. Select a calm, private setting, free from distractions. Avoid starting a conversation during a crisis. During when things are calm, is to have that conversation or bring up, I just realized the Smith family is going through this, and I brought it to my attention. That is something that I'd like to discuss with you as well. Focus on support, not control. Not that I'm taking over. I'm here to support your wishes. So what you decide is something that we are going to make happen. So not that I am taking control of the situation, I'm guiding you and here to support you. Ask open-ended questions instead of making demands. What is your ideal care setting? That's open-ended. Do you know who you would make decisions for you if you couldn't? Again, open-ended. Involve others. Include siblings or other key family members to ensure transparency and clarify roles and responsibility. If there is a lot of siblings, it is a good time to collectively get together and discuss this with your parents, your senior loved ones, rather than one person doing it. It looks like a sabotage against their siblings as well. We all want to be on the same page. If there's blended marriages of parents, that should be from both sides, should be discussed as well too, of their children, of each of your parents. Consult professionals. No better time to actually look into an elder law attorney, a financial advisor that could provide real good, neutral guidance and to ensure all documents comply with state laws. Very important. So again, words of wisdom is to use your wisdom to the best advantage, is getting professionals to help you on this journey with your senior loved one and making sure that your paperwork and legal scenarios are all taken care of. So it's not a problem when it's imminent or when your loved one can't make their own decisions. And unfortunately has to be made for them. So as always, I lead you to my website. It is www.goldenrulesseniorplacement.com. There you'll find my contact information along with my bio, testimonials, various options, resources, a library of all Tuesday talks, and now a library of words of wisdom as well, and links to social media and so much more. Next week, believe it or not, is February, and the topic that we're going to discuss is what is the right time to consider moving your senior loved one in a senior living community, whether it be independent, assisted, memory care, or residential care home. As always, I wish you a blessed week. Words of wisdom is to feed off information and utilize it in its best advantage. So I hope this helps you and your family member as well. Thank you for viewing Words of Wisdom with Linda McKenna, and also I'll see you next week. Have a blessed week. Bye-bye now.